In this video, I'm going to be making a little novelty item. It's called a cross within a cube, trapped in a cube. Now, I'll be using a 1 3/4 inch cube and a 1/4 inch flat end mill. Designed this in SketchUp. Here's a shot of the design. And now we'll go on to the video. Okay, to start off with, I cut a couple of blocks here using my sled, a stop block set up, to 1 3/4 inch cubes. I've got 2 of them here. And they're ready to go on the CNC. But first, I set up the vise on the CNC. I put a piece of aluminum in here, clamped the dial indicator to my Z, and then I can tram in the vise by moving the x-axis. And seems to be right on 0 now. So then now I'll go ahead and tighten down the vise, check it again, and then that'll be set up. Okay, now with the vise clamped down, I put in a work stop here so that when I put the block in and slide it up to that, and I tighten the vise, then it'll always be in the same spot. Okay, now a little side note here. I do have an edge finder for a CNC mill that has a tip on it, spring-loaded. There's a 200 thousandths on one end, 1/2 inch on the other. But I can't use this with the router because it won't go slow enough. These should only be run like maybe around 300 RPM. If you run it too fast, it'll just sling this tip off. But the way that it works is when you come up next to something and it's spinning, you'll see it deflect, like so. That way you know that you've touched the edge. And they work real slick. But unfortunately I can't use it here because I can't get the router to go slow enough. So I've got a piece of carbide in there, 1/2 inch, and we'll use the old paper method. Put the paper in there, and then we'll slowly click this back till it just grabs the paper, like so. Okay. Then we set the X. And then we can move the Z up. And then we can do the other side. Slowly moving it in until it just grabs the paper. Now the difference You take that number on there, I've got 2.27, and I just divided by 2. Let me move the Z up. Make sure we're clear. Take that number and divide it by 2. And 2.27. Divide that by 2 is 1.135. So then I just come over here to the DRO and I say X minus 1.135. Okay. Make sure our Z is up so we don't crash the part. Hit enter. And now it's on the center of the part. So do the same thing with the Y. Then we'll put the bit in we're going to use. I'm going to use a 1/4 inch. We'll put the bit in, touch it off, then we'll be good to go. Okay, now here's 5 sides done. One more side to do. Now, what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to put this in the vise. The vise will hold it this way. I'm going to have to clamp it here so that it doesn't move while it's being cut, hopefully. So we'll put this in here and then we'll see if that's going to work. Okay, now I've got it in the vise. I put 2 little scraps of wood here on each end, put a C-clamp on it. Now hopefully between the vise holding these 2 sides this way and the clamp holding it this way, hopefully that center cross won't move when it cuts through. We'll see. Okay, and here you have it. Cross in the cube. Out of 1 piece of wood. Not bad. Came out pretty nice, I think. Thank you. I hope you like it. And please subscribe to my YouTube channel.